What radicalized you? What radicalized you? I don't know. Are you watching The Pitt on Max? Because you should be. If you're not, let me put you on. But first, if we haven't met, hi, my name is Emily or La Movie Mija. I'm a part-time filmmaker, full-time movie lover, and I like making videos about movies and TV shows through a queer Latina lens. So if you want more of that, come check me out here and over on YouTube. At first glance, The Pitt looks like a regular medical drama revolving around a team of frontline workers who are staffing an ER unit in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. However, when you look at the structure for the show, this is your first clue that this show is entirely different from anything you've ever seen. Each episode of the show is meant to depict a different hour of the shift. So episode 1 is 7 to 8 a.m., episode 2 is 8 to 9 a.m., and so on and so forth. So by the time all 15 episodes for season 1 are out on Max, you can experience the entire 15-hour shift that these doctors have to endure on a regular workday. And the format, admittedly, is what initially got my interest piqued because I'm not somebody who would typically watch a medical show. However, once I was in, I was all the way in. The show structure was the creator's first step in trying to make a medical show that was as an authentic portrayal as possible. And not only are we getting like the workplace nuanced tension between resident, attending, and like medical students who are experiencing their first day on the job, mind you, we're also seeing the tapestry of like the decline of primary care that's at the forefront of some of the issues that this hospital is facing. We're also seeing the privatization of hospitals and how it's impacting like the staff as they're concerned with customer patient satisfaction scores. But yeah, customer, Freudian slip, huh? And the show has found a way to tackle the enduring trauma that medical professionals have to endure following the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic and how understaffed and overloaded these hospitals were and what it was actually like having to navigate that. So while the backdrop is this compelling portrayal of American hospital culture, on the micro level, you have these incredibly rich and well-written characters and incredible performances all around from the cast. But I have to warn you, if you are going to watch this show, it is an incredibly tough watch at times, not only because it is very graphic, it's on Max, so they can show us bones and tissues and all the things like that, but being that this is an emergency room setting, an emergency room is often the first place that a lot of people go to in the case of a psychotic break, in the case of an injury, and there's no limit to why someone will be in the emergency room. So there is a lot of whiplash of medical trauma occurring. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's very scary, and sometimes it's deeply, deeply sad. The latest episode, 2 p.m., was very distressing to watch and had me in tears by the end. And that's why you should be watching The Pitt. Let me know if you're already a fan of the show. Good news is they've been renewed for season 2.